Hey everybody, welcome back to Omnigriffin Plays FTL with the Advanced Edition. I really wanted to play some more and I have not had all that much time. But here we go, I get to put up another episode. So, I want to try the new ship. Because these guys are a little crazy. The Lanius, these are anaerobic beings. They are friendly enough, apparently. They drain oxygen from rooms, and they have slow movement, but they do not take damage from lack of oxygen. So basically, wherever they're standing, those rooms are never going to have any oxygen in them. We start with a cloning bay, which is going to be interesting. It's going to force me to use it, which I think will be an interesting experience, since I kind of shied away from it last episode. And I'm going to get to start with hacking, too. And we get to start with a bunch of new stuff, which looks like it's gonna be cool, and that's what that's just a badass looking ship. Doesn't matter who you are. That looks pretty sweet. So the achievements we're looking for are have hacking, mind control, and the battery active at once. So we already have hacking, so I guess we just need to get mind control, which I'm okay to use that as a goal for the run. Obviously, battery seems to show up pretty often from what I've been seeing. Have at least 600 scrap in your ship storage. That sounds like asking for trouble, but maybe we'll see. Get to Sector 8 without your ship's net oxygen level exceeding 20%, starting after the first jump. So that's pretty much empty the ship except for the pilot, where the pilot's hanging out, to completely empty. I'm okay with that. So emergency respirators are the crew take half damage from low oxygen. So guess that means that if you have other crew members in the ship, then you'll do okay. I'm kind of tired of calling this the SS Omni, so we're just gonna call it the Breathless, because that's relatively uncreative and sounds like fun. I'm gonna leave these guys as their name, and let's just get started. Once again, I'm gonna be doing it on easy mode just so that we have the opportunity to see more content. I'm gonna save this state. Let's just see what it's like. I mean, I'm definitely curious what this is going to be like, if this is actually what it takes. He's going to be really sad, but yeah, we're at 20% right now, and we've still yet to figure out these rooms. So I suppose we could probably leave one of these rooms closed. Let's leave that one closed since it's already not really full. So 7%. This will give him somewhere to go if, say, he gets attacked. Yeah, I don't know. So start with 16 fuel, 3 missiles. So we don't have enough power. I think the idea is that we're supposed to not power the oxygen. I'm not going to power that though to start with. I don't know if we're gonna hack right away. Man, we get a store right there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to here to here to here. Although I'll have to go this way. Well, whatever. We'll be a little risky. We are just playing on easy. So the only other ship at this beacon messages you. Someone's fallen into our trap. Okay, so they have one shot at an anti-combat drone. So I'm not even concerned. They can't get through this. We'll just shoot an ion stunner. Just keep shooting our stunner. We'll take down their shields, that way we can kill them faster. Since we don't even have to worry about their weapons actually hurting us. I actually want one of these guys in shields, maybe. Okay, they're charging their FTL, but our chain laser is going to be up and ready to fire really soon, so we'll just put an ion stunner. Well, the jump was about to be imminent, but we managed to get him. 27 scrap, a fuel, and a drone part. At this point, it's going to be a little dangerous shuffling stuff around, because I don't think I can fill one of these big rooms. At least not well, and Would I rather have engine or shields? I actually kind of want to experiment with doing better in terms of upgrading my engines, because I really don't upgrade my engines very much. We're never going to surrender to slavers, so yeah, you shouldn't even try that. They could get through our shields, so we do have to focus their weapons first. But I'm going to have to wait for the chain laser to be up. They're going to disable something. Actually, they're just going to end up hitting that. So by the time things are on their way, I'm still going to aim at the shield room because it's kind of irrelevant at that point. But we've knocked out both of their weapons. We're going to keep sending the ion stunner there. Honestly, I could probably auto-fire these, but I still like to micromanage that. They're offering Frederick. We will accept their offer. So he's starting there. That's good. We're going to empty this. And we're going to empty that, and I think... I kind of want to get these achievements, but I kind of want to not be absolutely crazy. One of these guys is going to have to be our repair monkey. I think I'm just going to carefully watch how fast this fills up, what percentage. If we start getting too close to 20, then I will open it up again. Because if I can get an NG into shields, I'll be pretty happy. I suppose I could also turn off oxygen. I could just turn off my O2. It doesn't seem to be going up, but I feel like it should be going up significantly more. I could just turn off my O2, but then everything slowly starts to drain, so I'd have to be toggling it on and off constantly. Oh, I think they're going to burn to death. That might be kind of funny. While we're sitting here watching them die. Well, we're just going to send Frederick over there. I'll keep an eye on it, but we'll go to the store with 57 scrap. See if we can buy something useful. So, we have a backup DNA bank, which I'm really tempted to actually pick up. Because this means that no matter where our crew dies, whether our clone bay is on or off, we'll still get them back. So I'm going to do that. I didn't even check this out, but none of these are worth it. Burst Laser 1 just isn't worth the power. 2 shots for 2 power isn't... I mean, it's still 2 power. It's strictly worse than what we have right now. We don't need to sell any of these. Just thinking here, do we want to buy some more fuel? We should probably try and pick up a ton of scrap, but we now have to make sure that we're staying out ahead of the rebel fleet. Well, there's nothing here. Another store? Alright, well, we can afford to hit this. Maybe we can get 20 scrap, something like that. Well, this is bad for us, because they've got a beam, and beam weapons are always going to be bad. Luckily, we're doing okay. I'm actually going to shoot at their weapons here. Okay, so their oxygen just got nailed. I'm aiming for their weapons because that's going to keep us safe. Their evasion is probably now somewhere like 0. Luckily, the asteroids come in infrequent enough. 4 fuel is nice, but we don't have any missiles, and 13 scrap. We're trying to get to a store, so we're not going to accept surrender. Chain lasers. The next asteroid is going to kill them. Their evasion's at 0, basically. They don't have a pilot. I doubt they have upgraded that subsystem, so bam, they're gone. 22 scrap, 3 fuel, and a drone part, which we can actually use if we decide to ever actually use hacking. We still have to sit here, though, for a little bit while our FTL drive charges, but we are in no real danger. Let's head to the store. Hopefully there's something good here, but with 39 scrap, I'm not really expecting anything good. Oh, I would love a fire beam. Would I... Okay. Repair arm's good. We could get Okay, we don't have a backup battery yet, and we'd have to sell something. Um, honestly, I'm really tempted to sell the ion stunner to get the fire beam, just for the sheer fact that it's the fire beam, and the fire beam is really lulzy. But also something like the Hermes missiles would be good. It takes too much power right now for us to use it, so I think I'm gonna both of them. So I think I'm gonna have to say no. That's a run I definitely want to do. Is just light the world ablaze. I'll probably the run that I'm going for it. I'm probably gonna end up calling my ship something absolutely terrible, like Nero, and I'm just gonna be looking for fire, and I'm not gonna get anything. Okay, so they are looking to do that. Let's try this. I want to try this. We can turn off our clone bay. We don't have to worry about that. Let's launch it at their engines. Now they do have a missile, which is going to be unfortunate. So we know their current evasion is 15. Their FTL is charging. If it says imminent, then I will probably... Whew, that was close. Alright, we're going to send this at... We're going to wait to send that at shields. Alright, so now I'm actually going to hack them right now, because this means their evasion is now 0, which means we're basically guaranteed to hit. I really don't want those missiles coming at us. There's an irony to this that is just fantastic. Go fix that, please. Since you don't care. I'm going to hit their... I'm gonna wait. My chain laser isn't quite up just yet. Alright, I'm gonna hit their shields, and then I'm probably going to hit them in the steering. Yeah, let's hit them in the steering. So we've put some good damage into them. They did damage our hull, which is rather unfortunate. But we're just doing tons of damage, and we can... I really don't know if that's benefiting us at all. But at this point, they're pretty much hosed. Their FTL has been delayed, and our chain laser is just coming up really fast. So 23 scrap, 2 missiles, and a drone part. So we basically, that kind of all got paid back. We need you to get back here. There we go. We don't want our oxygen getting too high. In fact, I really should just do this. Keep it all open. Nice and open. Any boarding parties are going to get really sad. Alright, so 62. We're going to be okay. Let's get here. There's a possibility that maybe there's something good next to the exit, because I think we've got one more. You look like a military vessel. Military vessel. We're trying to get back to our homes alive. I'm an engineer by trade, and I could try to improve your reactor. So for 4 missiles and 2 drone parts, we could probably get an improved reactor. I'm going to agree. Yeah, we could probably trade that better, but I'm not using a missile launcher anytime soon. And you don't really get the option to sell all that stuff very often. So I'll definitely take the opportunity. Yeah, we can definitely afford to jump at least one more time, not to the exit. Let's explore the asteroid field. We found 5 fuel. Totally worth it. We can totally get to another place. Which one of these looks good? We've got 2 options. We can't go to this one. The rebels will catch up. So let's just go to this one. It's nice and close. See what we got. There are 2. So we're gonna aid our civilian ship friend here. Pirate ship. They do not have. So that looks like they've got 3 shots, which is bad for us. We're waiting here for the ion stunner to get ready with our chain laser. Okay, that just did some hull damage. Our chain laser is about to be up, so I'll start with the shields. We missed, but that's okay. I can still put this into the weapons. So they've still only got 1 shot, which is good for us. I could probably throw some hacking at them, but I'm not all that concerned. Man. Just gonna keep putting damage into the weapons. As long as they can only keep 1 up, I don't really care. Our chain laser's gotten fast enough that we're just going to be doing tons of damage. We've pretty much won this fight already. Yeah, nice and simple. 25 scrap, a fuel, so we definitely paid for ourselves. And then, of course, I always forget about the civilian ship that we aided. They give us even more scrap. So we're going to head to the exit, and we're barely going to make it. I'm at 100 scrap, because I'm a little crazy, and I'm actually going to try for the 600 scrap thing. So we actually do not have the ability to make that trade, so we're going to have to ignore it. To the next sector. We can go Zoltan or NG. I wouldn't mind having a Zoltan, but we already have an NG. And I don't really like the nebulas, but let's go for it. I don't care. If we do a nebula one, we do a nebula one. We've got a store. I'm gonna go there. We've got 100. Granted, I'm trying to save up, but if I can trade this for something awesome, like we need the backup battery, so I'm probably just gonna get that. Don't have anything worth selling. We can't pick up any of these. We're doing fine in terms of damage, so we'll just leave it at that. I forget what the other achievement actually was. Something along the lines of have the back... Oh, that's right. We needed mind control. So we're going to keep our eyes out for mind control. I'm going to go to this one because it's got more opportunities. If one of those is maybe a distress signal, maybe we'll put some priority on that. Oh, okay. So basically we just found wreckage. We got a bunch of scrap. We basically got exactly what we just had back. This one's another pretty big spoke, and it's a distress signal. It's probably going to be good for us. We arrive at a smoldering NG station. Let's board the station. This place is dead. Okay, so there's nothing going on there. Another giant spoke. It's really hard to not go there. I mean, looking for something like mind control, we're going to need a store, and we found another one. We're running around with so much scrap that we're kind of playing it a little loose, but we've got mind control. So we can get one of the achievements, which is great, because I'd love to see what the alternate layout to this is. But we've only got 31 scrap, so I think we're just going to give up on the 600 one, because I think that's a little silly. But we still got a bunch of places we can go. So we're just going to work our way around what we've got. We've got at least 3 or 4 more jumps. So we're going to try and be a hero. So instead of being in weapons, you're going to go to our sensors here. And you're actually going to walk over to our doors. Let's mind control. We're just going to mind control him. I don't really know what he's doing. Oh, he's manning weapons? That's kind of funny. Oh, well, that's not good. He's just going to die in there, which is fine with me. So they actually had some coordination there, which was rather unfortunate. But now we'll be okay, even though our evasion is pretty much 0 at the moment. Their boarding party died. We're going to send another ion stunner at their shields. We missed, so we'll just chain laser their weapons. Try and keep them out of commission, since they do have a combination that could hurt us. You're no longer needed there, so we'll just mind control you. They're gonna fight. So, this is where I can do some silly things and possibly kill him. I think that's actually what I'm gonna do. Accept their more generous bribe. 6 fuel looks tasty. But if I can kill him without destroying the ship, that's what I'm gonna do. And I think I can. pirates are all dead, so we don't get any fuel, but we did get 31 scrap, which is a little bit better. And the people we went to go help jumped away. So we're going to jump here. So, crap. We are, and now it's a pulsar. So, we're going to mind control the person and weapons. Hopefully that will spare us from getting hit with missiles. Well, there comes a missile. So, we got our oxygen, our shields. They got their oxygen and their shields, which means we need to get this chain laser into the weapons right now, because that hurt real bad. So we've got another pulse imminent. I'm not too worried about any of that. I mean, this could get a little bad, but we've got our rebreathers, so they're going to take even less damage. So this time, they got their weapons hit. We didn't. So we're going to put the hurt on them, I think, here. I'm thinking if we hit shields now, put the ion stunner in there since they're both in there repairing. And then we mind control one of them. So, looking at what just happened, we could be in a little bit of trouble because their weapons are still up. Alright, we got rid of the missiles. We're still got shields. Okay, we managed to... Okay, so we've got some good stuff going on for us, despite the fact that we've got a lot of things being ionized. Alright, so once again, we've got lucky enough that our weapons aren't getting hit. I'm gonna hit that and this, because that'll kill the Zoltan. That's a really generous offer, actually. 40 scrap for fuel and a drone part. I'm gonna accept that, because I can sell that drone part and get another 15, 20 scrap. And we're in need of fuel. So, once again, I'm not all that worried about the oxygen. I'd like to get to a safe place to jump before dealing with it. Just because, the more you sit there, the worse it's gonna get. So this is a drone that I don't recognize. Shield overcharger. Okay. So let's mind control the person in weapons. He's gonna start doing some damage there. Hopefully take one of those offline. Our shields are down currently. I missed when we got shot. Oh, it's slowly giving them Zoltan shields. So our ion stunner is going to have to prevent that. That's unfortunate. However, it's really not that bad because there's no oxygen there. So let's see if we can peg their weapons. We managed to catch it on fire. We've got 2 people in there. Our chain laser is going to save us here because it's going to be recharging significantly faster and faster. Unfortunately, if we can't hit with it, it's not really going to help us. So I'm actually going to send him. We don't need to see where they are. We've got some serious damage on our ship that we need to repair. Let's start with the mind control since we can actually use that. Also, this music is awesome. I just want to stop and say that. Like, this music is awesome. Like, this is intense. I'm loving this. Alright, so we've got some weapons damage done to him, which is good. Let's just get some of that. We just need to keep shooting. I'm going to assume... Alright, so since we can't see it, I can't actively mind control, so let's... Oh my! So, I've made a terrible mistake. I've made a terrible mistake, and I'm going to lose people. This is okay, though. It's just not great. So, he's going to have to get to piloting. Now, I say it's not terrible because I just realized I have my cloning bay. So they're going to die, and they're going to lose some of their skill, which is going to be unfortunate. So I'm just kind of taking note of where they are. Darn. So we've got a pilot now. They actually killed one of their own crew members. I find that actually kind of funny. I'm waiting for the chain laser to be done. If I can stun him while the fire is there, that would be ridiculous. So they don't have a med bay. So he just upgraded the shield, so I'm first going to put a shot like that. I'm kind of hoping that that's going to... Well, while they're not much of a threat, why don't we repair these things? Actually, you go there. I still need to see what's going on. Yeah, I still want to keep that overcharge from building up. Yeah, see how they're queued, even though it's destroyed? Don't have all that much options. They might be preparing to run. I want to kill them, is the thing. But the problem is I basically have to do 1 damage to the ship each time to get a shot into them. Which is going to be really hard to do. They're about to take damage here and lose their shields. This fire is going to spread and start doing hull damage. I don't know how they're going to react to it. So, they want to surrender. 3 fuel, 16 scrap, 4 missiles. I'm not going to accept that. If I fire my chain laser, they'll die. I can only hope that the fire spreads to here and to here before it does enough damage to kill them. Yeah, see, because that does a whole damage. I don't think that actually damages him. But I think it's gonna... I'm hoping for the they are dead... Oh, see, he just died. But this is gonna... This is basically what the fire strategy is, just you use a fire beam instead of just watching them burn. Which is still pretty entertaining. Yeah, the oxygen's fixed, so I'm going to... Yeah, see, they died. So we got 3 fuel, a drone part, which we're probably more likely to use than missiles, and 28 scrap, which is definitely better. So we're going to start the cloning, get our guys back out. You are our engines. You are our weapons. Pilot. Before you die, due to my irresponsibility once again. We're gonna wait for... That's Vincent, right? No, Frederick. Vincent's our pilot. Good, now we've got everybody back. It's a good thing that we got that upgrade, that backup DNA bank. Although I definitely wouldn't have left it unpowered if I had, or at least since I noticed my guys were about to die, I would have changed the way I was doing stuff. Now, since I'm not really going for that scrap, I'm going to do a few things. Since we're doing mind control, I'm going to get the extra thing here. Since we're kind of being anti-boarded, I'm going to get that. Basically, between this, the way that we're doing this, if anybody tries to board us, they'll have some trouble. I'm going to upgrade our engine. I like the idea of having some good dodge. I'm going to put 1 point into... Actually, no, I'm not going to put it there. I'm going to put it here so that we can actually power this. If we need to, we can pull some stuff off. I feel like offensively we're a little weak. I can make it to here as well. Offensively, I feel we're a little weak. We don't have necessarily the way to get rid of everybody. So we should be okay. Our 1 shield will definitely prevent that from being an issue. So I'm going to actually take off our clone bay again, put it into our mind control. And we're instead going to do it to the pilot, because this is going to delay their FTL travel. They're going to be fighting, which I am totally okay with. Our ion stunner's almost up. So he's back. I'm thinking, but where is he? He's... Darn. I was hoping that would kill him. It's unfortunate that it has not. Now, I could... I don't think I can hack them. And I say that because this drone, I think, will take care of it if I do. Which means I actually need to start shooting at the engines now. I missed, so I'm actually going to shoot here. So the drone actually ate it. But we'll do this. They're going to have to kill him. We've delayed the FTL again. So we're ready to jump. That means they've got to be really close. Okay, so we delayed their jump, which is great, and with the chain lightning or the chain laser, I want it to be chain lightning. Ah, they're gonna make it. Darn it. So, we are going to have to survive this, which is going to be very, very hard to do. We are in some serious trouble right now. So we can see where their charge is. As soon as their missile gets close, that's when I'm gonna really try and stop them. Because I don't actually have a chance of killing these guys. Yeah, now's when I'm gonna hack. I'm not really all that close. Which is scary because that missile is looming. Okay, good, good, good. That missile can't hurt me now. Just now, though. Could I kill this ship? Possible. Do I want to? Actually, good question. I actually might just kill this ship. It's gonna depend what happens with this, because there's a new mechanic that we touched on. And I say touched on because we've seen it, but I wasn't entirely aware of what it was. It was kind of a maybe this is... Oh man, our mind control buddy doing some good stuff. If I start seeing the lock, I'm gonna call it, because that basically means we're in trouble. You're not fixing that. We've got some pretty detailed information going on here, which I think is pretty cool. It's because we've got the hack on it, but I think that's amazing. Oh, so it's destroyed. It's a destroyed system, so we can't actually disrupt it. We actually have to put one shot into it. I think we're going to be okay to finish it off. They have a clone bay, which is why killing them is never going to be viable. So we get the one fuel that we would get. We didn't actually spend anything to get it, so I'm not too concerned. NG Homeworlds sound good. I like the idea of NG Homeworlds. We've got an NG on board. Maybe we can get some stuff done. Maybe he'll be able to help. We don't have any scrap, so I'm not even going to try and head to the store. I could sell my repair drone, but it's not going to be enough to actually do anything. So they've got a border. We do have level 1 doors. So he's beamed into what I would call a bad place. And we're just going to mind control your buddy over here. Now, I might have to... I'm not so... I wish I could actually tell him what to do, because I want to avoid that missile, but... Luckily, that missed anyway. Now, that was 2 shots, so this is probably going to hit me. I did purposely move him in here to increase this door strength, so our oxygen has been damaged again. I think our NG might even be able to take care of this, which would be pretty awesome. But I'm going to go ahead and hit that. So, he's now running here. Engines we don't need anymore. Sorry, doors we don't need anymore. I really don't like that they're keeping the missile up, but luckily they keep missing. Now, I would really like to get a boarding party of some kind. Luckily, he's sitting in weapons, which means he's going to do our work for us. Lucky for us, though, those fires aren't going to do diddly squat. Of course, that doesn't help. What are you going to do? You're doomed. I'd really like to be able to kill him, but, you know, not much I can actually do in terms of that. Without a boarding party, it just isn't going to happen. 2 fuel, 36 scrap, and a drone part. Pretty good. Our oxygen is being repaired. These guys are doing okay. Now, because we have the clone bay... Sorry, yeah, it is the clone bay. For some reason, I was thinking it would be like the clone pod or something. But because we have the clone bay, we actually don't have to worry about healing people. We don't have the option to heal people between battles, but at the same time, when we jump, they're just going to automatically heal. So, it means that you physically can't micromanage your guys as much as you used to be able to. But that's okay. The trade-off is pretty big. In fact, I think it tells you how much it heals. 8 HP every jump. So if we upgrade that, it'll change. But for now, we're doing okay. I'm going to try and bounce around in here as much as I can. We've got a lot of... Well, we don't actually have that many ways to the exit. We either have to go this way or this way. And I'm feeling this way because we've got a lot more options. I just like having options. So we can use our improved sensors to scan the wreckage. Well, let me read it. What at first seems to be a simple nebula is actually filled with a good amount of debris from a brutal exchange between several ships. And it should be debris, not debris. Say as I say you should say, not as I actually say. Wreckage drifts by your screens and tumbles into the depths of the nebula to be lost to sight. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. These are improved sensors. We scan the battlefield, and with the aid of our sensors, we are able to salvage a moderate amount of material. Cool. So 3 fuel and 20 scrap. Not too shabby. Now we've got another store. I'm actually going to hit this one. We might end up in a little bit of trouble because I've done this. Oh, but we get multiple pages of things. Fire suppression we literally don't need. That's right, I haven't been using my backup battery, so... Well, obviously we're going to sell this. 71. That is enough to get a halberd beam. I'm going to get a halberd beam. Hell yes. Now we have something to work towards. Halberd beams are awesome because they are 2 damage beams, which means that if your enemy has 1 shield, you can still nail him with it. We do need to get moving, though. Because, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might be the path we have to take. In fact, I'm going to take this path. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's too short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go here. I don't think we're going to get too dangerous in that regard. Unfortunately, there's nothing going on there. We'll be okay. We've got a lot of fuel, we've got a lot of drone parts. I should be hacking more often. Man, this place is dead. Nothing's going on in this sector. We're not going to accept your bribe. We're going to attack the pirates. So, something to note, Zoltan shields are going to prevent me from mind controlling and hacking. So I'm going to have to put stuff into them first. I have to get rid of their super shield, which shouldn't be too hard, but it depends how badly we get pummeled. And we're going to need to put one more shot off. Now, the question is where are they sending that missile? At doors. Okay. We're getting pretty damaged here from mostly missiles, really. And it's really just because, oh, their super shields are down, so it's... I really want to take care of those weapons. So we've taken a lot of hull damage, a lot more than I would like. Because I can. I'm actually going to do this so that we can have everything active at once. And get that achievement. So, they're going to offer us 5 fuel, which would be nice, a drone part, and 22 scrap. I like the fuel, so I'm going to take it. I like the fuel mostly because if we can get a lot of fuel, I don't ever have to buy it. I'm gonna give them 2 of our fuel. And they're gonna give me 47 scrap. Oh. Ships in need. Alright, well, we really need to do some stuff. Like adding more shields or engines or something. We need to do something with this. The hacking disruption, it lasts longer. The mind control, I think it just makes it last longer and they do more damage. It decreases the cloning time. I'm not too worried about that. We don't have that many people dying. I think we kind of need... Well, we also need our weapons. What's it going to take? It's going to take 3 more to power that. There's no way I can afford that now. I could put 1 in, and then I could switch off the halberd beam for the ion stunner. But the chain lasers are just really good, so I think I'm going to hold off. I think we're going to do this. And we're just going to do that. We actually should repair our doors while we've got a spare moment. How are you doing on your repair skill? Yeah, decent. Frederick is at no skill. Yeah, he didn't have... he's got a little bit of shield skill. He didn't have much to begin with. Vincent's already into his 2nd level of piloting skill, which is really good for us. So we're going to jump to the exit. Chances are we're going to have to leave. Improved sensors. It's the same thing. Actually, no, it's not. You jump into a field of debris. See, I said it right this time. It appears a battle recently took place here, and the loser seems to have been a civilian ship. A message was left on repeat before it was destroyed. Rebels attacking. Please send aid. The responsible rebels are likely still nearby. Let's scan the area. And we found them. So once again, missiles. Missiles everywhere. That's like the theme of this, is they just always have missiles. I'm actually going to pull 1 off our engines. Actually, I'm going to pull it off our hacking, put it into our mind control, and mind control him. Chances of him actually doing enough damage to stop a missile from firing is really slim. They really like targeting our engines. Let's wait until our chain laser's up. Okay, we've got some damage down on their weapons, but not before they got another missile off. I'm not going to worry about repairing that just yet. I'm just going to stun them. I guess it's just going to stun the guy in shields. Just going to keep pounding that weapons. We're going to mind control him. He's attacking the engine. They're going to have to kill him. They're going to surrender. 20 scrap is not enough to surrender on, guys. I don't know who you think we are, but we need more than that. Just going to keep dropping damage into that. Although he's repairing it fast enough that, unfortunately, they're going to get a shot of that missile off, maybe. Nope. Well, now it's on fire. So this is actually where something fun happens. Oh, darn it. He's going to retreat. And that fire is going to spread. They're not really going to try and put it out. It's just going to spread and eventually kill them. So I might as well put them out of their misery instead of having everybody sit here for a while watching the flames burn out. 41 scrap and a fuel. And 2 missiles, which we're never going to use. But hey. You know what? I can actually make it to the store, maybe? I don't know if going to the store is worth it is the problem. We don't actually have anything worth selling. I'm trying to get the halberd beam up and running, not sell anything. So we're literally running on, basically running on what we want. So let's jump one more time back here. Although I could use scrap to repair. We get 21 scrap and a boarding drone. I'll call that better. Let's send you over here to repair this. We need to get that repaired. It's going to take a little while because it's got a breach, but unfortunately if we pause, it's actually going to pause. Think about if we want to upgrade anything. With 62 we could upgrade more power, but we do have a backup battery, which is definitely enough to like throw a hacking and a mind control at something, at the very least. Or if we really need to clone somebody or something like that, we can divert some power and use the backup battery to fill the replacement. But we're going to jump back to the exit and leave since we don't have enough time to stay in this sector anymore. Everything's repaired, so we're going to the next sector. We don't have any choice but to go to the slug-controlled nebula. The slugs have developed on an ocean planet where the ability to telepathically sense another organism was more important than sight. Today they use this ability to navigate unfettered in the depths of the nebulas they inhabit. So we gotta be careful. There's a store right there that I'm actually gonna go to right away because we've got a boarding drone to sell. We've got some drones. Oh man, but we get... Oh man, decisions. Flak guns are hilarious. You guys got to see what one did in a previous video. But either way, I'm selling this. We don't need it. We've got 97. I could easily buy that flak gun, but we'd like never use it. I would probably switch it out for the ion stunner, is what would happen. That's what would happen. I wish I could sell missiles. I really do. I don't really want any more crew. Don't want a medbay. Can't afford cloaking. Drone control would be nice. Drone control would be really nice for defense. And it comes with a defense drone. Final system slot. Yep. So now we've got a defense drone. I think that's well worth it. A defense drone is going to be something that's priceless. Running around in a nebula will also decrease the time it'll increase the time it takes for the rebels to find us, decrease their ability to pursue us. So, this is some more bitchin' music, I can't lie. So I'm gonna pull it out of there and one out of engines in order to get our defense drone up because they have missiles. Please beam somebody on board. Would you go there, please? Oh, they're in the clone room. Welcome to the jungle. You gonna die. Defense drone, take care of that. We've got 2 shields, so they can't get through. That's actually pretty awesome. Granted, he could miss, or the laser could hit our drone. So let's just start taking them out. Some shield damage. I'm not particularly interested in doing anything to their weapons. Put some nice damage into their shields. They're probably in some trouble. You don't really need to be in there anymore. Our doors are doing just fine. I didn't realize those shields were going to get repaired. But look at how fast our chain laser is firing now. That cooldown is pretty ridiculous. It is now firing faster than the ion stunner. Basically anybody who's trying to repair the shields is getting... Yeah, they're done. I'm sure they know it at this point. They know they're screwed. I love defense drones. Defense drones are so good. They're definitely worth the 85 scrap because honestly we're gonna take 40 damage, hull damage from missiles over the course of the run. Possible. As it is, we've definitely already taken... That's mostly missiles. I'm actually going to stay in the nebula. We might run into the problem of storm. I'd like to see the goods. Before we get ahead of ourselves, I need to explain some ground rules. These are dangerous transactions. First, we accept no trades, coupons, or refunds. Purchases are final. We hold no liability. Not a problem. Great, let me show you our wares. It's not often I meet patient aliens have complimentary fuel as well. So, this is what they're offering. You already have this. Shield charge boosters. We could buy it. I don't know if we want to. We don't really have another weapon. We're given another opportunity to buy the flak gun Mark 1, but we'd have to sell something. I think instead I'm going to do some repairing. I'm going to repair that much because I'm also going to get us a power. That's more for being able to keep a few other things up and running. It'll be a little dangerous if we don't have any means to stay afloat. Let's see, let's pick a nice path. Yeah, I think we're going to go this way and here to here to here. We'll see how much we can get away with. But it's good to have more power when you're in the nebulas in case you do run into a plasma storm. Because if you run into a plasma storm and it cuts your fuel or your reactor power in half, it's pretty brutal. And man, this place is empty. What the hell? Not cool. We're going to counter your remote hacking. Probably should have read it. That looks like 3 shots. So I do not have sensors, so I can't actually mind control. So, and I apparently can't. Okay, temporarily disabled by an enemy or location. That's right, our hacking is countering their hacking. So at this point we pretty much have to just put the hurt on them, which is going to be a little hard. We have 2 shields. Okay, so luckily we managed to avoid that. Let's wait until our chain laser gets up here. I'm going to want to be targeting. Okay, so we missed. I'm still going to fire the chain laser just because it'll decrease its cooldown. Yeah, unfortunately our mind control is not going to serve us well here. Our chain laser is almost up. So let's get the first shot off since the ion travels a little slower. We need both of those to hit. So we've done some damage to the shields, which is good. I really want to get to their weapons, which we can do now, but we are going to get hit in the weapons, which is really bad. I need to keep their... While he's busy repairing... This is actually really, really bad for us. Really, really bad for us. Luckily, we've got both our shields up again. But they've got both their shields up now. Now we got our chain laser, though. Unfortunately, because our chain laser hasn't been fired, it's back to the long cooldown. I really need to wait for my ion stunner to be up before I can do anything effectively. Now, I could possibly punch through and hit their weapons, but it'll be a long fight if we do it that way. And hopefully our shields should be up in time for that. Alright, so we've gotten their shields back down to just 1. I'm going to keep my ion stunner on it, even though the chain lightning isn't going to perfectly correspond with it, because it's going to stun whoever's in there trying to fix it. Now we're going to put the ion back on there. So we're slowly injuring them. And I think our chain lightning and our... Or chain lightning. I want to say chain lightning. I don't know why. Our chain laser is on a shorter cooldown than our ion stunner now. Which is good for us. We can finally put some shots into their weapons. So now they can't do damage to us anymore. A third layer of shields would have saved us from this problem, but alas, we didn't really have much choice. Don't quite have the scrap for that. We've spent it a lot on subsystems. 56 scrap. Very nice. So I'm actually going to work my way down back through here, because every single one of these locations can get to the exit, so I can judge when I can or can't make something. Man, more emptiness. Well, we get another store, which could be good, could be bad. Might as well check it out. Maybe get some fuel. Repair a little bit. Missile-based weapons have 50% chance of not using a missile. You're not using any. Battery charger. We've got our backup battery, fire suppression. We don't want any of this. So I am going to buy some fuel, and I'm going to repair us. I think it's worthy investment right now to do this. We haven't really run into any quests that would heal us, and we're taking a good bit of damage. So we're going to try and hack the system. Oh well, so we spent a drone part. Hopefully this will react fast enough to shoot the hacking. I don't know where it's headed, but I'd really rather not find out. No, we don't need that. So, in fact, I really didn't need to turn on my battery. But because I did, I might as well. Yes! Did not dodge that, though. There's kind of an irony to that, unfortunately. Well, two of us can... Oh, I guess two of us can play at that game. Except I think I might just hack their weapons. Or their shields. If I hack their hacking, I think that's the best actual plan. Because if I disrupt their hacking, they can't do this, and I can shoot down missiles. Oh, it's doing it. Oh, it was just a second too slow. Alright, well, we don't have to worry about it anymore. It was just kind of a Woolsey exchange that would have been really awesome had I managed to make it work. They're hacking my drones. Oh, they destroyed it. They outright destroyed it. You bastards, you killed Kenny. Well, I guess that's what my defense drone's name is now. Kenny. Let's wait for that shield to pop down. I just want that missile launcher to not get used. I fired those in the wrong order, but in the end I don't think it's that important. Our chain laser is firing hella fast now. Their shields are basically out. They can't get through with just a single shot. We are having our various skills increased rather fast, which is fine. That blew up. 47 scrap. We'll investigate the station, but there's nothing useful. I think I can make it here. Intruders aboard. Let's counter the remote hacking. I don't know where they are. They're in piloting. Our backup battery is damaged again. I keep forgetting that this happens because it's in a weird place. Unfortunately, we don't have any piloting right now, which means we actually really need a defense drone. Good thing we have exactly that. They've got, once again, 2 shields. I should not have fired that ion. Darn. They are trying to get into drone control, which I imagine isn't going well for them. Because that should be empty. I don't know why I had one of those doors closed. But I think they might have just died, which is good. It's unfortunate for us. Trying to think what our best course of action here is. It would probably be a good idea. I mean, with our defense drone out, we're pretty set, I think, in defending. Because they've got 1 laser shot, and as long as our drone doesn't start missing... No, I guess it was worth firing that just for the sheer fact that it's decreasing its cooldown time to the point where it is now kind of ridiculous. So we've got some nice damage on their shields now. Yeah, defense drone. Come on, Kenny. We just gotta hope that Man. Kenny. You're letting me down, man. And basically, at this point, I'm just gonna auto-fire these at the shields. Just need to put as many rounds into them as we can. Coordinating it isn't really gonna help. And at this point, we're missing. So, instead, since we don't need doors, why don't you start repairing stuff? Because we need to repair stuff. As long as they keep auto-firing, we'll slowly do damage. Hopefully the damage actually sticks. Repair our piloting, please. We'll close these doors. So we're slowly petering them down. Now we take half damage from being in low oxygen, and that's gonna... Yeah, that's already fine. We don't need our hacking, so I'm not too worried about that. We seem to have done some decent oh, dang it. Right as I say something, I should probably take these off auto-fire and coordinate them. Yeah, unfortunately, I really do need to add some power to my... Oh, they kind of coordinated themselves there. Let's turn off the auto-fire. I totally fired that in the wrong place, but I think it still worked out. It took a while, but I think we've officially won this fight. I think their ship might have been on fire. Ooh, we got a stun bomb. That's a new weapon. I haven't had that before. So, it basically just stuns them. I'm imagining. I can check it out, but a self-teleporting explosive that does 1 ion damage and stuns all crew inside the room. You can target your own ship. Okay, I actually like that. I really do need to start adding weapon stuff. I think we can get away with one more. Okay, this is new. A slug captain hails and invites himself aboard your ship to present a flask of something slimy. Now, most gracious captain, you must join me in a drink to our alliance. I don't trust the way this. The slug feigns offense at your refusal, but you sense that he respects your caution. This does not, however, prevent him from returning to his ship and opening fire. Alright, so... I do not see any missiles. But I do see quite a bit of just general stuff pointed at me, which does not make me happy. We have... I can't use that, so I need to stop actually trying. I'm gonna attack their weapons. Let's activate the hack. Good. And I'm actually going to set the ion bomb there. I think that's useful, just in that it stunned him for a little bit. We're going to keep putting more ion blasts into it. Oh, you shouldn't be in there. We don't want you in there. We want you in weapons. I'm actually waiting for my chain to be up. I'm going to shoot the 2 stuns. So we missed, but I can still... Nope. No dice. Now we actually have something that's using missiles. Oh, I should actually... Probably should have hacked shields. I think I would have found it more useful. I mean, we're once again slowly doing damage. And they just started slowly doing damage to us because they actually managed to hit. Need to remember to actually use my hacking. So, there's a hotkey for this. L. No, that's add power. Oh. You have bested us. Will you accept what is in our stores? You know what? Let's take that risk. 24 scrap, 2 missiles, and... could be worse. Could be worse, could be better. And we have just enough time to get to the exit. So you can explore a lot more. Yeah, there's nothing else going on here. You can explore a lot more, but... There was like this... I'm going to a rock-controlled sector. Not great, but I think it's going to serve me better. It's just my opinion, though. I'm going to hit this and then jump to the store. I'm debating whether or not to sell the stun bomb. Oh, that's right. Our sensors are still broken, which is unfortunate. Will you go repair that instead of being on our weapons, which I actually don't like, but that's a lot of shots. That's a lot of shots. Like, a lot of shots. 4. And those both look like they're gonna hit. Okay, so we're at 75% hull. I guess that could be worse. I'm actually gonna take one off hacking. Actually, no, I'm not. Let's hack their shields. I'm gonna take one out of weapons since I'm not gonna use the stun bomb. Put it in that. And now we can immediately start hacking. Oh, that wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. We don't need that drone control, but we certainly would like the engines. Very unfortunate. Here we go. So we did damage to the subsystem, but it resisted the actual damage. So we've got some time before the mind control, so why don't you fix that? We've got the time. So the ship's on fire. They're immune to fire, unfortunately. Darn it. We did not stop it before. 4 missiles. Yeah, we're not... I can get more scrap out of your dead bodies, I'm afraid. Yeah, I don't think he can die to fire at all. So I'm going to have to end the ship. Don't think I have much choice. Don't have much choice. It'd be cool if I could have ended them that way, but that was much better. I'd rather have the fuel and the 43 scrap. Because now I can do this. Well, actually, I'm not. I'm not because we have that shop that's coming up. So we are taking a lot of damage again. I should probably invest this in a 3rd layer of shields or more engine. Because our dodge chance is 35% right now, but it could be significantly higher. It's kind of one of those things. I personally like shields, but chance of you getting hit is much higher, so you really need the shields. Whereas if you have a really high evade, you don't need the shields. It's, you know, tit and tat. Don't want any of those. Don't want any of those. I mean, the firebomb's cool, but it's not all that useful. The stun bomb is cool, but once again, I don't think it's useful enough. So, I'm actually going to... Oh, that seems unwise. I'm going to do it, though, because that way we can also have our halberd beam, which means that we can really do some damage. I'm going to put an extra point into shields here. If we really need to use it, we can. I feel like that's a good way of approaching it. Or sorry, into our engines. I'm going to... should I really fight them? Probably not, but... Oh, they have a missile and some lasers. You know what? We're going to fight them. We're going to fight, guys. I'm going to pull... So the mercenaries are worse than rebels. I mean, not really. I mean, they're mercenaries. We're going to pull power out of that. And then I'm going to put power into defense drone, because you've got a missile that looks to be a Pegasus. That looks like 3 shots, which means we could be in some trouble. But we can do... Oh, that's right. I can't do that because I don't have enough power. So we're just going to hold on to it like this. They have a... Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay. Backup battery. We're going to battery control. That's right. They have super shields on, so this backup battery was literally useless. We're going to pull it out of oxygen. We need to do some damage, and we need to do it now. It really doesn't matter where we're targeting right now, because we're just going to be hitting the super shield. That barely just came up. And we're not going to get... Oh, they are going to get back up again. We missed that, though. That's very unfortunate. I'm going to take some damage here. I know I'm pausing a lot, but it's really... Seeing things happen frame by frame is actually particularly useful. I actually don't think it matters. Alright, so... We've gotten them down. So the halberd beam now does 1 damage to everything it hits. Which is really good, because we can hit this... We can hit the drones really fast. Maybe it'll prevent this guy. Maybe it'll do enough damage, because it's going to do 1 damage. And it'll hit shields, which will damage shields. Which could possibly mean that we end up doing 2 damage to these. So... But you can see the awesomeness of the beam. We just did some good damage to pretty much everything, and they're already crapping their pants. Unfortunately, I don't think 25 scrap's good enough, so I'm not accepting surrender. Yep, their drone is down, their shields are weak. They've got 2 shots, but that's never going to punch through our shields. So I'm just going to ion stun that. Do more damage. Now, why does our halberd beam not working? That's right, because we don't have enough power. I'm actually going to disable our defense drone so that we have enough power. Because right now we don't need it because their missiles are down. If their missiles come back up, then we'll deal with it. Alright, so now it is back up, but the halberd beam is almost as well. We're going to play this one really tight to the chest. Really tight to the chest. And we got him. 53 scrap. Oh, that's pretty. And 3 fuel. So we actually pretty much have to do this. I do not have enough power in my reactor to deal with the stuff that I have right now. Go, defense drone. Nancy just was hovering out there in space. Now we've got enough to power just about everything. Except for the fact that we haven't been powering oxygen at all. Which is okay, but this time I'll remember to actually power my oxygen so I don't have to deal with them dying again. Because remember, I mean, our shields guy is... That's Frederick. Frederick's at 1 skill at it, and he's almost to 2. And Vincent is, yeah, at 2 piloting. So if they die, they lose, I think it's 10 or 15% of their skill. I don't remember, actually. Is it in here? It doesn't, but every single time they die, you lose a little bit of skill. So, unless your strategy is literally to throw people away, it's really just a backup plan. Which can be a very good backup plan. Especially when you've got the DNA stuff. So let's search for... Oh, okay. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. Yeah, we'll search the ship. That was bad. We took 5 damage to our hull. That's really bad, actually. So I'm just going to jump to here, because then we can get into that cluster over there and be really close. Oh, this is not what I wanted to see. This is not at all what I wanted to see. I guess I should have repaired my engines first. Alright, so they're cloaking. I'm going to wait until they fire. I think that's 3 shots. I hope it's not 5. Alright, I do need to put out defense drone. Yeah, this is gonna get dangerous. I really just want to jump out of this because, well, I guess I don't have to worry about it nearly as much. We're gonna try this. No, we want that? No, we want there. Because I don't think the fires directly damage us. I don't think the fires directly damage us. I could be wrong. Let's watch. I'm right there. Well, and then we do this. And this is where things get ugly for everybody. In fact, I'm going to aim it this way. We do take damage from it. Or at least, maybe? We definitely took damage from that. That's bad. Oh, that's bad. Go fix that, please, please, please. I can finish them. They missed. They resisted that damage, but the subsystem took the damage. We were just about ready for this. Solar flare imminent. Okay, they just cloaked. Don't actually take damage from that. So, use my backup power to quickly power my defense drone. Perfect. We shoot that first. Then we shoot this. And then we end them. They resisted a lot of that damage, though. 1 fuel, 55 scrap, and a drone part. We have... Okay, we are in danger, so I cannot even upgrade my ship even if I wanted to. Because I really want to. Show them your data suite. Ooh, interesting. You encounter a small craft with minimal propulsion. Its rock crew member explains that the rock homeworld is run... That the rock homeworld is run on... Oh. Sorry, the rock homeworld is run on lies and propaganda. I was trying to figure out that sentence without continuing to read it, and it did not make sense to me. Because its homeworld is run on lies. Like, I was thinking lies as in, like, lay upon, but obviously that's not correct. The rock homeworld is run on lies and propaganda that keeps the populace in check, and they want no part of it. Show them your data suite. Cool. The rock captain is impressed by the data that you've collected and agrees to stay with you until they find their footing in the galaxy. So real fast, let's turn our oxygen back on. Let's get that handled so that they don't die. I'm thinking, Will, you should go into the shields, because if anything's going to need repairing, it's the shields. It's an interesting sound. We've got a few more jumps, but I don't think we've got any stores, which is unfortunate. Because a store would be nice. So I'm actually going to jump out here, see if maybe that one is a store, because I think I could still loop around. You intercept chatter from an approaching rock ship. Weapons. Moving in to engage. Arm the tubes. There's no talking to these guys. Oh my. This is going to be ugly. Very much ugly. I'm gonna wait until they launch something first. That's gonna hurt. Can I spare something? Yeah. So we're going to hack them right now. Shoot an ion. Yes, we just did ridiculous damage. We really need to get some repairing done, though. Chain lasers up. They resisted the damage. The halberd beam, though, is up. Yes. I really don't want to take any more damage. I think missiles and stuff automatically miss, so I'm going to accept their offer here. Because we need some improvements to this ship, and fast. Just looking at what we need to power. Yeah, we lost our defense drone. We need at least 2 more power. The backup battery is working, but we're going to be in some trouble here real soon. So boarding party. This is actually going to work in our favor, I think. I'm using the defense drone, to prevent problems with them punching through our shields. So their guy is already in some serious trouble. That really hurt. Although they're about to get a lesson in pain. Yeah, they're gone. Defense drone is dead. Next asteroid kills them, though. Or me, I guess. I guess the asteroid's just... Man, double resist. There we go. 56. So, we really need to get to a store. We can't heal people. That feels really wrong, not being able to heal people. We are in danger, so I cannot do anything to improve the ship. We're fine from the asteroids, obviously. Oh, whoopsie, I thought he was done. I think I just reset the time it's going to take. My apologies. He's gotten really good at shooting. He is almost to the next level, which will help us immensely. We've got full shields. We've got full engine. He's actually 1 up on repair, which is good. Full piloting. He was mediocre piloting and repairing, so I think he'll do well there. But we need to jump. Like, I kind of don't want to jump to the exit because... Oh man, there's another asteroid field. Okay, we should be okay. Should being the key word here, but we should be okay. I'm waiting for the missile to fire before I activate my battery. Yeah, because actually I can just... No, I can't. I was like, I can just take one off. They can't get through 2 shields. As said, begin the pain. They didn't even have a chance to fire that missile. So we are not gonna accept surrender. We're not using missiles, so I really don't want it. All I want is scrap. 54 scrap. We're at 200 scrap. And I still can't improve my ship like I want to. I want to get that 3rd layer of shields, and... A small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted. Well, we want their goods. Of course. They've got a defense drone, which I'm not surprised by. That bomb scares me a little bit. This doesn't make me happy either. However... Just do this. Hopefully he can do some damage in time. we're actually going to be okay. This is just going to punch through the second shield that this one can't get. Oh, this is a Mark II laser. We are in some trouble. Okay. Thinking about what to do here. I don't think I have an answer. I don't think I have an answer. We're going to have to do this one by the skin of our teeth a little bit. Where did that land? That landed in the clone bay. It did 2 damage to the system. Okay, it's only doing damage to the system. That's good. Okay. So this is when... I absolutely love beams. Look at that. We're hitting... That is all of those rooms. We have wrecked their ship. All it took was just a little bit. Just a little bit, and Halberd Beam just wrecks ships. 54 scrap. Let's get to that next sector. I would definitely take rock controlled over Nebula, especially in our condition. Show me a store. Okay, so this definitely got a little close, but I think we're doing okay. We don't want any of these. I'm totally okay with that, because... Bam. I mean, look at that. Look at how nice that was. That was really simple. We're full health. We can now upgrade that, get some bars of power. We're doing significantly better. Just bam, right off the bat. We still have a lot of upgrades to do, but honestly, the way that we're running, it's not all that worrisome. Once again, more empty space. That's really disappointing. I'm glad we didn't want to buy anything from there. 4 fuel for 3 drone parts. I really don't want to give up my fuel. I'm going to hold off on that distress call for a moment, because I hate myself. So I'm just going to run him over here real fast to make our doors even thicker. So they're going to start draining. He's actually about to die. Who's that again? Johnson? He's our engine guy. Yeah, we don't want that to happen. I just don't want them damaging the ship. At this point, I'm not worried anymore. Put them back in here, and they die. We're about to get a solar flare, but honestly, I'm not too worried about that. That is unfortunate, however. You two both go here. Because Rockman can put it out without even trying. There you go. Alright, we do need to actually get this repaired. Because I believe whether it's repaired or not... Okay, if repaired, we'll heal more. I think... Alright, so... We're going to jump right now. There is another store. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any... I sent the... So, this is the infinite... the infamous Alien Spiders event, which I sent my crew on because I have a crew thing. Yeah, so your crew slowly creeps on a cluster of creatures from behind. Without warning, the giant arachnids turn in charge. However, your team stays in control. Before long, you've beaten them back. If somebody had died, we would have been okay because we've got a clone thing. So, you know, I've got no complaints. I guess we're just staying away from the store. Search the ship. Cool. We find some scrap, some fuel. Drone parts are a nice bonus, but aren't really all that necessary. I'm feeling pretty good about our chances here. You're intercepted by a rock salvage operation. They don't seem to mind that you're still on board when they junk your ship. Alright, well, we need this. I'll wait until the first missile gets fired, and then I'll pause. It's a lot of lasers coming at us, though. Should have done this before. Okay, luckily that one missed. Halberd beam is up, so let's do this the right way. Yes, the right way. The right way is the way that hits the most rooms possible, and I think 4 is the best we're going to get here, but those are 4 really important rooms. They resisted some damage, but hell, that's going to hurt them really bad. That mind control is not helping them either. They're fixing shields. And once again, suddenly out of nowhere, halberd beam. They want to surrender. 6 fuel. I'll never be hungry for fuel again, but they're gonna die. If I do not accept their surrender, the halberd beam still has 2 more rooms to hit, and they have 1 health. If they resist all 4 of that, I'll be impressed. But I don't need 6 fuel and 31 scrap. I think I can do better. We'll find out. 47 scrap. So no fuel, but honestly, I think 17 fuel is going to carry me to the end, as it stands. Should probably have improved my ship again. I have no reason to improve to do that, so add 3 more power. I think I really need it. I really wish I had another weapon. The ion stunner, nice. I mean, encrypted rockets from nearby planet. Send an away party. You find a hidden Federation outpost. They message you, quick, we just got word from a sister outpost that they've been discovered by the rebels and are under attack. If you are still loyal to the Federation, go save them. So there's a quest marker in the next sector. The next sector. So wherever we choose to jump, there'll be a quest right from the start. So we'll have somewhere to go. You notice a rock ship performing combat exercises. However, they quickly change their course to engage your ship. They apparently treat unregistered alien ships as handy target practice. So I see ions. I don't see any reason to... Oh, well. So we're doing this again. He's going to take a lot of damage out in that hallway. Alright, we are ready to begin the lulls. They resisted a lot of that. Can I close that door, please? Well, he's going to take some damage then. Their clone bay is down, which is very bad for them. So, of course, that's where he's going to repair. And that is where I'm going to end them. I mean, that damage. Once again, I'm not accepting surrender. A 33 is paltry. You can leave. You don't have to take more damage there. Easy peasy. 50 scrap. See, while I can take care of these guys pretty easily, my concern is with the 4 shields. The 4 shields that the Rebel flagship is going to have. Okay. We get a bunch of supplies. We jump to the next sector. Now we can either go Rebel Stronghold. Rebel Stronghold's new. And I don't like nebulas, as we've already explored. There's the quest, so we might as well go. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, this is a no-brainer. Oh, we destroyed one. That ion is going to be really annoying. Luckily it missed. Alright, we are ready to begin. In fact, it doesn't matter which. So I want to hit as much as I possibly can, which is these. So now their evasion's going to be lower. Their shields really didn't take any damage, which is unfortunate. I've still got a little bit longer to go. They are missing a lot, which is good. That makes me happy. I'm going to wait on the ion. We can hack the drones again. Hopefully destroy one. The danger is I can get through 3 shields with the halberd beam, and that's it. That is it. Now with the hacking I could do some stuff, and that's what I'm planning on doing. Let's just get this done. Let's get some ton of damage down on them. They're not really going to be able to do anything at this point. Even with 2 drones, one's beam, so it's gonna do diddly squat. I have to wait for the halberd beam to be up before I can do anything. Yeah, I pretty much have no choice but to hack shields on the final ship, and I'm not gonna have a chance to do it on the second form. Unfortunately, we missed, so my halberd beam can't do anything. Luckily, everything else recharges so fast that it's not really a concern. Yeah, I really should have hacked shields, but at this point I don't have a choice. Gotta wait for the halberd beam to be up again. Unfortunately, that's not good enough. I suppose mind control will be really useful on that final boss as well. I can use the people inside the missile. The guy who's hanging out behind the missile gun. The missile gun that always tends to wreck me. Unfortunately. I know it well enough. I'm just going to keep firing my ion stunner at this. I don't know if it's going to work, but the cooldown's so short, maybe it will. Oh, they both went. Unfortunately, their shield got up just in time. Got him. It's kind of a long fight. So we get 1 fuel, 32 scrap, but we also were helping a base, so we also get... Wow. We get an NG, 85 scrap, a missile, and a drone part. So sweet. I'm okay with that. So, our NG friend is... That's probably a good place for him. We didn't even have our weapons guy in weapons. So I'm going to upgrade our doors because we seem to need those. Our steering needs it too because right now we get no functionality from it. We're going to do this. That high evasion is going to be really useful for us. I think. Perhaps I'm wrong, but I think it'll be really useful. We'll lead you to your destination. I don't trust you, but I'm going to lead you to your destination anyway. It's probably a tarp. It's a tarp. We added another quest marker to our map? Okay. Quest markers it is, I guess. Oh, that looks really dangerous to me. Like, I think that's our... I'm pretty sure that's the Vulcan. Start doing damage. And once it gets going, it's going to get going. But until that occurs... It's actually got to shoot. They're trying to escape. For some reason, I'm not surprised by this. Their FTL is delayed because they have no pilot, and their oxygen is failing. So we're gonna do this. We outright killed the engine, dude. You want to surrender? We do not accept surrender. 2 fuel and 29 scrap and a drone part. Significantly better. We are just collecting scrap out the wazoo right now. Part of me wishes that I had saved some of it so that we could hit that 600, but... Alright, so I definitely just saw a hack come out. And I'm just gonna send one right back. Ha. We stopped it. Oh, Kenny's being a boss. So, let's see, what else we got? We're about to disrupt shields. Good, that was some good damage. I probably should have gone for the shields, but considering that we're doing the whole hacking shields thing, I figured it would probably not be as useful. Where is that? It missed. As I ask where are the... I'm debating whether I should fire without the shields being hacked, but it's coming up so soon that I might as well wait. Let's do it like this. Get some damage down. Right in the piloting. I'm pretty sure you guys just got wrecked. So let's open up these doors. Let's get that shot. Alright. They only have one shield out even right now, so we're just gonna have even more fun. We're doing pretty good. This music is amazing. Like, I can't get over how awesome it is right now. Easy peasy. We scrapped the wreckage for 3 fuel, a drone part, and 31 scrap. Oh. Oh, baby. We get... With the threat gone, you contact the Federation outpost. They respond. Our location has been compromised. Take everything you can and please drop our survivors off at the next station. One soldier offers to stay and fight. Alright, so... You, sir, don't have anywhere. So let's start the oxygen healing back up with this room. Naomi, you are a trooper. So what's this? Charge multiple times. So I just want to see this. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so it can hold up to 2 charges and release it at once. We could really use that, actually. We're gonna need to do some stuff to make it happen, but we can make it happen. And that's probably what we're gonna have to do. Alright, so Vincent, you are our pilot. Alright. And then I think we were gonna have Banks hang out with him there. So, we've actually acquired so many crew that I'm actually having trouble keeping everybody in a reasonable place. Okay. For a second I was like, oh, please, can I make that? Because I don't want to have to come back through here. So I can definitely make this route. It's got a lot of guns. So do I. Like, this is going to unleash hell. it's so delicious. Oh. What's going on? Oh, I've lost track of which numbers are the actual numbers. Okay. I somehow turned auto fire on, which I didn't want to do. So, let's get rid of all of these. We only got the halberd beam left. I just want to hit these three. I don't think I can make it hit. Oh, yes, I can. I'm not all that worried about engines. I figured it wasn't going to hit the last one anyway. The important part was hitting the shields. I think that it's actually done. Wow. Yeah, that charge laser is probably going to save our necks. Just because there's a store right there. I've got the time. It's probably not the wisest thing to do, because 67 scrap isn't going to get me much. I figured it wouldn't really interest me, but I figured it was also worth checking. I mean, I could have picked up another drone, but I will never have the power to do it. Okay, so we just... Okay. This was the quest that we got last sector, if you remember. They were like, oh, save this one. Actually, no, maybe that was the previous one. I don't even remember. Shortly after you arrive, the ship you were escorting jumps nearby. Oh, this is the one that we thought might have been a trap, but it's not. They gave us tons of stuff. You guys are awesome. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I'd like to get a 4th shield out, but I doubt it'll happen. You arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship to aid him. We'll respond. Great, I was worried no one would respond. My usual carrier is a day late. We'll accept, and you'll give us 5 drone parts, but there's no way in hell I'm making it to that quest, because I'm pretty sure that quest already got taken over. Sorry, bud. You arrive at the long-range beacon when the FTL drive is charged. Okay. Oh. Oh. A small NG research vessel is trying to fend off a Mantis ship. You move in to engage, but after a quick scan of your ship, the Mantis ship retreats. So we have got another defense drone. That's really not going to come in handy for us. We could get the 4th shield. I could get the 4th shield. I could do it. But I mean, I pretty much need to upgrade this. It's going to be useless without it. Let's wait. Last stand. Loss of cabin pressure. So we get the achievement, which is awesome. So we'll explain our mission. We'll explain the weakness of the enemy fleet. We get 10 fuel. Alright, I can now do this. There's the hotkey. It's not like X. Ta-da! We can do this. My crew can now more evenly distribute amongst the rooms, which is awesome. Actually, no, we want you to be on shields. But we can distribute you guys. This way, we can get extra bonuses. We can have super awesome doors, super awesome sensors. We've got a bunch of repair beacons that I don't actually want to go to. I say that I don't actually want to go to them because, I mean, yeah, I guess they're giving me scrap too. I'm not really going to get there. Oh, whoopsie, I accidentally used a drone part. I'm not worried about that, though. Let's do it. Alright, so we get all this information, which is beautiful. Excuse me, I've got to cough for a second. All this talking has made my throat really dry. This is a long episode. I mean, it's not anything particularly longer than other stuff, but hey. We've got so many drone parts. Let's do that hack on shields again. Let's mind control. Weapons. Let's add our backup battery and pop that in as our 4th shield. Let's do this. Okay, see, and you get to Wow, that's awesome information. I don't think I was paying enough attention last time. I can see all this stuff. We are ready. Begin the hacking. So we shoot the stunner first. Then 1-4. Oh, and then halberd beam does its job. Do your gerb. Should be able to get all 4 of these rooms. Oh, look at that damage. That sweet, sweet, glorious damage. I'm just gonna keep shooting my ion at it. Because... Ooh, hoo, hoo. And the halberd beam is about to be ready too, so... They're pretty much done. I'm not gonna accept your surrender. Oh man, we are a wrecking crew. Which is awesome because I can get the extra 4 bars on the battery, which is pretty sweet. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to upgrade these again. I don't think I'll get enough. Well, I could. I could get enough scrap, considering I just got enough that I could have done that instead. Almost. These will require more power to be put into them, but it'll also defend against it. Like, I'm going to do that. I'd like to build up a buffer. That way, if it does get hit, I can still do okay. Let's jump. That's about to be taken over. We're gonna meet it halfway. I'm gonna meet it in the sky. I'm gonna intervene and defend the outpost. I don't give no fucks about what you're gonna do. That's actually a lot going on right there, but we can't mind control. I don't think it's worth hacking, so I'll put it into shields. We've got defense against this missile. We managed to miss the one thing that we needed to miss, so I'm okay with that. We're about to start the shenanigans. Yeah, they're no longer coordinated enough. Okay, so there's actually something that positive that did come out of this, is that when your defense drone gets destroyed, there's a small cooldown to it. In our case, because we've got 2 of them, it doesn't really matter. Oh, you bastards. So they got a little lucky there. They've got some stealth weapons going on, but my shields recharge so fast. Actually, are there 2 missiles coming in? No, it's just 1. Just looks like 2. Dang it. They are eating through our drone parts. Honestly, we've got so many it doesn't really matter, but it's definitely inconvenient. I am definitely aiming for cloaking. I don't want them cloaking again, because it's definitely hurting our ability to take care of them. There's a nice little reverb to that ion blast. Well, unfortunately, that's not actually going to be helpful setting it on fire. Oh, oopsie. Wrong number. We are doing some good damage. I am proud of this. Oh, man. Oh, that's amazing. Wow. Okay. So I'm thinking here on what I want to do with this. Because there's a lot I could do with this. I could give us some engine to play with, but we're probably going to be using mind control and hacking. So I think I want to drop buffers on all of these. I don't need one for cloning. If I get in trouble to the point where I need clones in the middle of a battle, I'm probably done. I'd like to wait and see if I can get the 80% piloting, because our evade is already like 48%, and we already are seeing weapon use because we have somebody hanging out in those rooms. Oh, he's totally cheating. What a dick. Okay, so we're gonna have to do another jump, but that's okay. It means we'll get some more scrap. They arm their weapons, but they have no idea that they don't stand a chance. Alright, so they've got a drone. And then what looks to be one shot. Oh, they've got a boarding party. Okay, so this is unfortunate. And it's going to make my life slightly harder. What can I do? Well, I'm going to get a defense drone out to get rid of any of those that come in the future. None of my guys are particularly combat ready. So what I'd like to do is let him damage that. I don't really care. He can do what he wants. We missed that, so we unload with these two. And then we do the thing that you do with the halberd beam. So he's still firing, which is unfortunate. I was hoping that would do enough. Unfortunately, he's going to get some more damage down on it. Although I might be able to stop him. And I can prevent the whole damage, I think. No, so close. Just in time. I'm not accepting your offer. Yes, I know there's intruders. But at this point, it's really not worth my time. I'm gonna wait for another barrage. I could probably end them right now, actually, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Backup DNA bank. We already have one, though. So you break it down into scrap. Okay, that's actually really cool. I was wondering what would happen, because it wouldn't let me buy one. 25 scrap, okay. Since they can't be hurt by the vacuum of space. And I did what I did. I took the one whole point of damage, because I didn't want people taking a lot of damage fighting them off. I almost managed to prevent any extra damage from being done, but, you know, there's only so much you can do. I could get that. I could get some different stuff. I don't think I'm ever going to run into the situation where I need my pilot to not be in the cockpit. It's really just if they invade, which in the second stage of the ship, I believe, the second stage of the flagship, I believe they can. So let's just do that. No, let's not do that. We'll save that 70 scrap for something. I suppose I could do something like put it into the mind control or the hacking. But a 10-second difference isn't actually going to make... Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. For a second I was like, oh no, my oxygen, it's probably above 20%. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. I've been above that for a while now. But we've got our mind control fixed almost. We've gotten really proficient at fixing stuff. Yep. He actually has. He's already onto a second level. I've been using him a lot because he's been fixing this entire side of the ship. So now, we kung fu fight. Alright, so they're going to immediately stealth. I'm immediately putting out a defense drone because I saw a hack coming. Right now I'm okay with the way things are. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to hack, because he's hacking my hacking. I mean, okay, it basically just removes both of our hacking. Basically, with hacking, you get to remove one subsystem effectively from each other. Just thinking here. I really don't have anything to do but power that, so I'm going to take over that, because I hate this system. And because my evasion is only going to be so good. Because I'm only going to be able to actually myself block one of those. I don't know, I'm just powering that to power it at this point. That hurts. We're almost ready for our barrage. And in fact, now we are. Perfect. I can actually take out their hacking. Maybe. Oh my. This might be a bug. It's just frozen there. Okay, it does this. Put out another defense drone. They're back to hacking my stuff. Wow, defense drone, you go. Okay, luckily that missed. Halberd beam's not quite yet ready. Nora. No, Banks. Was it? One of these had really good repair. Banks is okay. Did we lose Nora? Am I? Why am I thinking of somebody who was named Nora? I don't know, you repair that. In the meantime, this begins. Oh, our backup battery's down, that's why. Alright. So... what's more important to Halberd Beam here? We absolutely need to keep hitting shields. Luckily that beam is not doing anything. Is he gonna go boom? Nope, he's okay. He switched rotations. I was talking about, well, I guess this isn't Kenny, because the first one's Kenny. Kenny. Okay. We are ready. How much health does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think it's possible for me to hit 5 rooms with this. I think I can hit 4 though. If I draw it perfectly. Oh, those missiles hit and they hurt. Alright. In fact, this could finish them off. But I do need to fire my stun first. Oh. Still, we're doing significantly better than we have in the past. Those missed. Alright. Well, go hack. All you need to do is get them down to... And we win this round. We've won this round, gentlemen. Well done. Alright, we're not really all that damaged, so I'm actually pretty happy about the way that went. And I forgot to use my backup battery later on. So what I'm thinking is we're going to need mind control to take some of that stuff out. I am not going to be able to hack anything on the enemy's ship because of all the drones. So I want to upgrade that for sure. Because if I can take out that missile launcher, I'll be significantly safer. I don't need to see enemy weapon charge. They don't actually have any weapon charge. Just so that our oxygen doesn't get taken out, because that would be really unfortunate with the way we're set up, I'm going to add another bar to it. He's running away. Alright, so we definitely need defense drones. If I could get this out there... it's already out there. I gotta try at least once. Let's get that backup battery going, though. What else do I need it on? Let's put it on shields. I could have gotten a second defense drone out. That's a possibility. I could, depending on how much scrap I get, I suppose I could upgrade it again. That might have been a better choice with my backup battery. But I don't know. I think I prefer this way. Oh, it made it. It made it. Okay, that's actually really, really good. I am a little sad that that's actually what happened, though. I would have rather have gotten it onto the shields then at that point. But we are ready for our first barrage here. Okay, we did get it. Ah, we've got an intruder. So this is unfortunate. They're going to be fighting. I could sacrifice... How much am I going to lose? 10% dodge. Oh, those missiles really hurt. Those missiles really hurt. Okay, well, let's drain our oxygen again. That shouldn't be too hard to deal with. That's right, our defense drone went down and I didn't even notice. That is all my fault. Well, oh, Jesus. This is really, really bad. Really, really bad. They're doing lots of damage. Holy crap. Friggin' drones, man. Okay, well, we managed to get rid of that. Well, they're repairing that. I'm putting you back in engines. This is gonna hurt, and it's gonna hurt bad. I'm gonna need that clone bay, which is the sad part. I can't deal with that right now. I need to get my weapons back up and charging. I don't have enough power. I'm getting a little quiet here because I'm trying to concentrate, figure out exactly what I need to be doing here. Alright, I've almost got a second barrage up. My charge laser just needs one more. He fixed it! That's right, he fixed it, because he's being a good guy and being a pain in my ass. Alright, what do I really need to hit? I really just need to do damage. But I should hit shields too. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, keep doing damage. I need to keep stunning him. This is... yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose. I need you to go fix this. Go to... You really shouldn't ever be putting that out, but, you know. Halberd Beam has opportunity. Actually, can I do this? Yes, that's totally much more worth it than what I was doing. We've got intruders everywhere. No, I don't. Sorry, I'm clicking the wrong buttons. I'm starting the panic. All right. Well, we can put more into that. One more, because we need to charge that. I'm gonna mind control him. We're about to get torn apart again. But I managed to disable those drones, which will help. Oh, I'm twitching. I'm like grimacing. Alright. I think I can do this. Yes. Okay. Okay. That was bad. So, you, please go fix our clone bay, because we are going to need it. We need to close our shield room. Frederick is probably going to die. The next fight could be a lot easier. We'll get hacking, and I'll be able to put it immediately on shields. Well, once I get through the super shield, I'll be able to put it on that, which would be really beneficial. I need to actually keep the clone bay probably powered. Back in shields, banks, repair that. I have no choice but to fight it again. I literally have no choice but to fight it again. Maybe it'll give me advantage because it's on the base. Maybe I can jump away and hit the repair. That might be nice. Is there anything I can actually improve? I can get 16 HP a jump. I can't improve that, so that's what we're doing. I don't have a choice. I guess I could have done that. Oops. It's probably better. There's not going to be... Well, there's still going to be a good number of missiles. I might have just lost myself the game by making that decision, but there's no way in hell I'm making it there. So it's going to be what it's going to be at this point. I think this is the best we can do. And I'll have a backup battery to improve stuff. This is where we fight. Where's our... Oh, they're mind controlling. That's right. So we have to mind control back. I'm gonna have to use this while I have the chance. I don't know what I'm gonna use it on, because they're going to damage it. I'm not gonna have much choice in being able to stop it. Well, I could go this route. Well, I need to just start firing these right away. I need to get through that super shield. Oh, that's really, really bad. I don't actually know if... Well, Johnson's gonna die. Power surge detected. This is where I die. Great, stop mind controlling my dudes. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh. I do not have enough power for my defense drone. I need to pull it from somewhere. We don't need oxygen. Okay, good. That's gone. Okay, we're cloning him. Where do I need power? Ion Stunner isn't actually going to help us all that much here. I'm not happy with the way this is going. Because I need the... Our pilot is about to die. I need him to not die. I can start the hack. Get some damage done. My hull is critical. I can't jump away. I don't have any repairs anywhere. Jumping away will just lose me the game even faster. He's going to die. I don't have a choice. And a power surge just got detected, which means that he's going to die, and I'm going to have 0 evasion, like, right at the worst possible moment. which is unfortunate. This is gonna die. This is gonna kill me. I've got, like, no evasion. I am getting power from... This is gonna go critical, and I'm going to lose. Damn. No, can't open that. This is just gonna take too long to drain. So close! So close! I thought we had it. I thought we had it. That's really depressing. Let's go check out the alternate layout. Okay, I didn't even need to see the rooms. I think that's cool. Let's show the rooms. So, I mean, okay. I actually like this because guess what? It starts with one of these. We have a clone room and it starts with a transportation. So what's the strategy going to be? Beam your guys onto the other onto the other ship and kill people with lack of air. I like that plan. I'm definitely a little disappointed that I didn't manage to beat the final boss there. If the layout of the level had been better, if I could have managed to get to a beacon with repair, perhaps I could have done it. It would have been a tough victory. But also part of our problem was we were definitely relying on a lot of our weapons to be up. We pretty much needed all of our weapons. I would have definitely traded the chain laser and the charge laser, the ones that I had bound to 1 and 4, for just a single flak gun 2. Even a flak gun 1 probably would have been more useful. The chain laser definitely was useful in terms of charging up and firing faster, but we were still waiting a really long time for the halberd beam, and while it's a really good weapon, I just don't think we had the weapons available to us on the run that at the time seemed good enough to take. That would have been for the final boss, so I probably wasn't thinking about the final boss enough. We definitely got through the final boss's shields. We definitely had a chance, but those drones really just wreaked a bunch of havoc on us. And if I had known that I could have gotten my drone past their defense drone, I definitely wasn't really sure you could do that. I probably wouldn't have put it on the drones. I would have put it on the shields, which meant that I would have done significantly more damage. I would have probably gotten the shields just super heavily damaged really early, and then I would have been able to actually damage the drones, the actual drone control, instead of just hacking it every 10-15 seconds and disabling it for just 2 or 3 seconds. But, you know, that's something that we're going to have to learn, and hopefully you can use this as a cautionary tale and think about that a little bit beforehand before you make a brash decision that ends up with you in the same position as me. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you learned something, like and or favorite the video. It really helps me get some visibility to other people. And all I'm really trying to do here is, you know, reach people who want to learn more about FTL, and, you know, even just give them a, you know, here's all the content that you're missing, just try the game, all that stuff. I love introducing people to new games. If you want to learn more, please subscribe to the channel. As I said, I love knowing that my content's getting out to people that are enjoying it and learning from it. And feel free to leave a comment in the video below, or in the, you know, in the comments section. See, I'm new at this. In the comment section below, if you leave comments, it really helps. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. If you want some insight into maybe one of my thought processes that I'm not actually vocalizing, because I know sometimes when I'm concentrating, my mouth kind of sits shut as I'm trying to analyze everything. But yeah, feel free to leave a comment down below, and, you know, I hope to see you guys next time.